This is my family's favorite baked macaroni and cheese. For a list of ingredients, visit the link in the description below. Start by getting your large pot of water boiling and grate all of your cheese. Melt your butter in the pan, and when your water has come to a boil, add salt and throw in your noodles and stir so they don't stick. Add your flour to your butter, stir it around, and make sure it gets nice and toasty smelling before you add in the milk. Slowly drizzle in the milk and whisk it. At this point, I like to add Tabasco and a nice dollop of yellow mustard. If you don't like these flavors, feel free to leave it out. I noticed it was still a little thick, so I added another cup of milk, which will be noted in the recipe. Whisk it until smooth. And here I'm going to add 1 egg, but before I do, I'm going to add a dollop of the white sauce so as to temper it so we don't get scrambled eggs. I know eggs are hotly debated in the mac and cheese world, so again, if you don't like it, leave it out. Here you're going to add half of the cheese that you've grated. Turn the heat down very low or even off so that the residual heat of the white sauce melts the cheese rather than direct heat. Mine was getting a little stiff, so I turned it on for just a second. And here's where you're going to season. I like to use white pepper, and it only needs a little bit of salt because the cheese is pretty salty. To your drained al dente pasta, add your cheese sauce. Mix gently. Prepare an oven-safe dish by buttering the sides and bottom. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Add your prepared macaroni and cheese to your greased dish and top it with the rest of the cheese. This is optional, but if you like breadcrumbs, mix 1 cup of panko breadcrumbs with 1/2 cup of Parmesan cheese and 1/2 teaspoon of paprika. Mix that all together and add about a tablespoon of olive oil and distribute it amongst the breadcrumbs. This will help ensure that it browns up nicely in the oven. Sprinkle this evenly over the top of your macaroni and cheese. You can cover it with foil, or I have a lid here that fits, and we're going to bake it in the oven for 30 minutes until it begins to bubble. At that time, take the lid off and pop it under the broiler. It's not necessary, but we like to throw on some Italian parsley to the top. It makes it look nice and pretty. And enjoy this delicious and creamy baked mac and cheese. We'd love to hear if you try this recipe. Hop on over to the website and leave us a review. Thanks for stopping by.